or things get too weird.
Right. All right. I'm gonna go over there by the door.
All right, very good. I'm gonna back the truck up and we'll start getting ladders down and stuff.
Yep. All right. Hey, everybody, welcome. And depending on what we see up in here, we'll do a 360. But check this out. So you can see there's the door. One of the doors where they're coming and going. That little hole up there. Right there. Yeah, they're coming and going out of that hole.
Enjoy.
But also up on top, which leads us to believe that they're in this soffit here. We're going to try to access them through there, see what's going on. We got to put the ladder up. That's probably good, yeah. All right, gang. Well, the calls are coming in. Oh, dude.
Are they aggressive?
They are.
Fuck. I gotta get my...
Yeah,
guys.
they're on me. They're attacking my hood. Yep.
We want to get our big blues on.
We still have the fire truck, but we've been using this a lot. Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get the big blues on. Now, gang, we're gonna be limited in terms of what we can.
Let's spray adhesive.
Yeah.
And caulk. Like immediately.
Yeah.
God bless it. These things are mean.
Yeah.
You know, at the beginning, even a week ago, none of them were that mean.
Right.
Well, now that's changed. My God.
Those have the elastics. There's more without, though.
Thank you.
Underneath here.
Okay.
Well, there's some in the back too.
Now,
Here.
I just need a pair without.
Yeah.
Cut off my sense of humor. I mean, circulate.
Okay.
You know,
I'm gonna get this ladder up here, and
yeah,
we're gonna
get
take
that ladder
this.
started. We need to access. We need just to get up there to spray adhesive it, and caulk so we can mitigate the threat for the immediate. Is our reception good here? Do we need anything?
Nah, it's fine.
Okay, very good.
I got the Wooper stuff.
Hi, Killer Bee Nation. I'm trying to get you guys set up here so I can get my gloves on and still commiserate. Hi, everyone. I'm Reed Booth, Killer Bee Guy. We're live in the Hive here in Cochise County. We're in Sierra Vista. Fourth job today, if you count the last one as 2, which I do, because it was a swarm and a hive in that wall. Well, man, I tell you, our buddy Cody, realtor here in Sierra Vista with Four Feathers Realty, he's lucky nobody's gotten hurt yet. But of course, you know, our suits smell like venom. They drip venom on us when they get mean, or anytime. And which European bees would never do that, but they're still invasive. Who cares? And so these bees are all genetically Africanized, and they're just not nice. They're mean as hell, and they unpredictable is the main thing. A huge one is unpredictable, which is what these things are, because you never know from one minute to the next what they're going to do. And glad I got my net on before I got stung. Do I got my zippers done here, guys? No, I don't. Shit, did you guys see that? I gotta get my zipper down here. I got caught with my zipper down. What? Calm down. All right, so anyway, yeah, I can't have a hole like this in my deal, because they will find a way, and our great fear is ripping the suit. They will find it. They leave a pheromone there. All right, I gotta get some spray adhesive. Hosh already has that set up.
Yeah.
All right, so here, spray some spray adhesive to knock down both up and down.
Yep.
As far as
Guards,
and so that hopefully they won't be able to get the pheromone out. I'm afraid they might be coming out all the way to the right where that great big asshole is. I didn't mean that. All right, that and the main thing is down below, right?
Yeah, right here.
That big hole?
Yeah, here and here.
Oh shit! You know what? I'm gonna give you a. Have we got steel wool?
Yeah.
Here. I'm gonna give you a steel wool and stuff in there.
Okay.
'Cause that's kind of a big old hole there.
Yeah.
Hold on. Ah, fuck. Killer Bee Nation. Damn it. Well, this is what we get for operating one-handed. I mean, you guys just went for a joyride, didn't you? Hold on. You guys are mean as hell. All right, well, spray adhesive the shit out of them. Hold on, Killer Bee Nation. Hang on, guys. We only got... Lois is busy today and busy, so you got me in my... you're looking at my breast. All right, here, Hosh. Grab this and caulk up that big hole.
Okay. Yeah. Hold on.
Okay. And we got to get more caulk. Are we good for now?
This will do it, yeah.
All right, well, just plug that big hole up. Man, these guys are mean.
Yep.
This could be a class 5 or 6, but we're not going to let them.
No, we can't.
We can't?
Here.
Now these guys...
I'm seeing them crawling up in. I think they're up in that soffit.
Okay, so what we're looking at here, guys...
Oh, dude, I smell venom.
So they're already dripping venom on him.
Not loving us.
Damn it. And we're live in the Hive on YouTube and TikTok.
Yeah.
Anybody on TikTok? I don't see any comments, but anyway, there's they're in that. We don't know if they're in that bird board up there with the vents. It's a vent hole, actually, vent board. Yeah. We'll know how we're gonna be approaching this removal in a minute, but for now, all we're doing is making it so that 50,000 of them can't come out and just attack everybody in the neighborhood, which of course they would, and they are known to do.
All right.
But they're mean enough as it is, and the neighbor is quite a ways away, and we still have to watch out for people walking down the street and stuff, of course. Now, how about underneath that?
I don't see anything coming out, and they've run caulk here before.
Oh, okay, all right.
There's an entire bead.
Oh, I
Look
see
up
it.
There.
I see it.
This has been a problem in the past. There's also caulk all over through here.
Well, good. I'm glad they got that.
So then the question is, you know, are they in the bricks? What are they doing?
Oh, no, they're coming out further down. We're going to move the ladder down.
Down here?
Yep.
Or here?
No, down this way. I just saw one come out a foot down from where you left the caulk.
Oh, I was watching that one.
Did it crawl in?
No, it crawled up there.
Oh, okay, and then came out. Okay, I'm just all nervous about
No,
this
I hear you.
shit. I mean,
Yeah.
all right. Well, it's looking okay so far. Then we'll bring the ladder around, and I'm gonna get the flashlight. We'll look up in there.
Yeah.
Wow, Killer Bee Nation, I tell you. Well, it's a beautiful afternoon in the old neighborhood. We're in Cochise County, which is the Wild West, literally. You know, Tombstone is 20 miles away from here. Bisbee's 20 miles away. It's just right smack dab in the middle of the Wild West. Sierra Vista is a home to Fort Huachuca, wonderful, great big military fort. And I just want to show you guys the beautiful skies that we have here. Check this out. I know, we have to live with this. I know. Oh, the pity. Oh, I know, everybody's just feeling so bad for us. Horrible, horrible. Oh.
Yes.
And
Tragic.
killer bees.
Tragic.
And killer bees. So let's bring the ladder around.
Hold on, I'm just looking a second.
Oh, making sure we don't. I'm afraid that they're up in here and that we're going to take that board off and have a nightmare. But we have to remove the comb if we can. Can everybody see there? There we go. Yeah. Holy cow. I can't see comments or anything. Yeah, I know they're in there. You know why? Because they're gathering on the screen.
Are they?
Yep.
Yeah.
So let's put that ladder up there, and I'll grab a flashlight, a pry bar, and some spray adhesive.
Yeah.
But we gotta see what. There you go. Go ahead and grab this. Yeah, I'm gonna grab the flashlight quick. I'm nervous about, I keep checking my net. I want to make sure don't have anything for them to get ornery about. All right, what do we got here? Oh boy. Oh shit. Oh, you little bastards.
What do you see?
Well, okay, on these two over here it's fine, but they are back in about 2 feet, and there's a whole hive.
Comb?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep, so I'm gonna actually, you wanna hand me that quick? Sure. And I'll try to show everybody what I'm looking at. It's a nightmare, of course, guys, but we found the comb, we found the hive. Hi, everybody. Well, so, hold on a second here. Got the tripod, got everything going. It's kind of a convoluted deal here. We're gonna take you guys along every step of the way, though. And okay, one view at a time. Here we go. Get my head under here. All right, so let's see if you guys can even see or not. Well, you see all the bees hitting that. Oh, there you can see on TikTok. You can see back in there. All right, now we're going to show. They're attacking the light. You see that, guys? See how they're attacking the light, but they can't get out. So it's really tight quarters up here. So what I'm going to do, host, is hand this back to you.
Yeah.
And I'm going to need a pry bar and spray adhesive.
Okay.
And now I know what I'm doing. So I'm going to come and get that stuff together. So because they can't get out, well, they can. They got one spot they can get out here. I'm going to spray adhesive, which will knock down a bunch of them, make them so they can't fly anyway. So I'm going to do that and then pry the thing off, right?
Yeah.
So,
Let me grab a pry bar.
yeah, grab a pry bar, but we can't pry bar until we spray the adhesive love and hell out of them. Now, why? We're not going to poison them right off the bat unless it gets ornery enough. So, if you could get out a Pendona also.
Yep.
You know, if this works with a spray adhesive, we'll do it. I'll know right away if it's going through or not. If it gets too dangerous, then we'll use the pyrethrins. But, you know, if it works, it does. And, of course, I've been doing this over 30 years, so whatever. Oh, there we go. All right, I'm going to take that and go up. And if you get out, yeah, get off. All right, guys. So it's pretty straightforward so far. I'm not saying it's going to last. And of course we got to keep an eye out, make sure they don't have any other holes over here, right? All right, so.
No, in fact, they're balling up around the corner.
Oh, okay, that's a good sign.
Yeah.
All right, so it's such tight quarters up here, guys. So I'm just gonna make it so they can't really fly around too much. Because if their wings are stuck together, they can't fly around much, right?
Yeah.
All right, now we're going to do a little prying action. Prying eyes. All right, here we go, guys. Oh, sugar on a rag. Yep. Oh, here it goes, guys. There's no stopping now. It is all mayhem going to happen. And as soon as I start pouring out of there, I'm going to be doing more spray adhesive. And so what I did worked. The spray adhesive knocked them down enough so that they're not pouring out of there. There's a huge bunch of them back here. You're going to see in 1 second. But there's a method to my madness here. And there they are. Okay. I'm going to drop that.
Yeah.
And I'm going to drop that. And you're going to hand me that and a flashlight. Thank you. And then I'll let you get up here and take a gander. Hold on, Killer Bee Nation. You're going to see it now. Thank you. Here we go, guys. The reveal. Cody, if you're watching, there they are. Oh my. Yeah, it's like 1, 2, it's a whole hive. It's a whole damn hive.
You have honeycomb in there?
Yep. Yep. So have we got a bucket?
You mean a bin?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. So look at this, guys. I want to show everybody on YouTube and TikTok. Look at that. Big old hive up in the soffit. These are killer bees. Now the reason that they're not coming and attacking us right now from there is because they got all spray adhesive, which is non-toxic. And the comb is facing this way, so that really has worked out well. The problem that I have is they're so far back in, I'm going to have host come up with the long arm of the law and get them out of there. So you want to grab this, host, and then I'll trade places with you, basically. All right, so we do not need that. I'm going to give them another, oops, drop that, okay. I'm going to give them another squirt of this while I'm up here before you get up here.
Yep.
Because we really don't need any kind of, this is such a pain where they are back in here. A lot of white comb. A lot of white comb.
Yeah, they're kind of newer, huh?
Yeah, at this point it looks like it.
Yeah.
Yep. Man, it's such a convoluted place though, you know, it's kind of too bad we can't show everybody everything exactly what it is that we're doing. Shit. Okay, there's another problem, which you'll see when you get up here. And that is that there's a brick in the way.
Okay.
So it's going to take the long arm of the law, as in Hosh. And you'll see what I mean when you get up here. Okay, I'm going to hand you the flashlight. I'll trade places with you. And if you want to start grabbing comb and pulling it out, it's going to be a little messy.
Okay.
But at least we can get rid of the problem for these wonderful folks.
Gotcha.
Holy cow, Killer Bee Nation. Here's your flashlight. You're going to need that. Wow. So you guys saw what we were up against there. Very convoluted place. Oh, yeah, they're balling up. That's excellent.
Yeah, and the behavior has changed.
The behavior has changed.
Well, you know what happened actually? I mean, you sprayed them, I sprayed them.
Right, we got this. Well, we knocked down the garter bees, as many as we could.
Yeah.
And so now, here's a bin, okay. So now Hosh is going to start basically bringing out comb. Can you reach it? You can. Yeah, I figured you could. And, oh, there he goes. All right.
If you want to set it on the ground, I'll just
Yep, that's what I'm going to have to do, is set it on the ground. So we got white comb here, guys, and there's a bunch of it up there. This is full of nectar.
Yeah, they built quick.
Look at this, guys. This is full of nectar. All right, these guys are building fast. That glistening stuff, that's nectar, not quite honey yet. The yellow stuff is pollen. And so the whiter the beeswax, the whiter the comb, the newer the comb. And so their temperament changed immediately, thank God. Oh, look at the size of that. Look at that. Look at that. So we have to remove all of the comb. Oh my God, you guys, huh? Killer Bee Nation. Woo! What a deal. Hosh is continuing to bring out the big stuff. So this is all new. They've probably been here.
Okay, that's it.
Okay, you grabbed it all. You want to show everybody?
Yeah.
It's kind of convoluted,
See if
but
I
I know
can.
you can do it.
Yeah.
You want me to fold those legs?
Please.
The legs are kind of a pain at this point.
Yeah.
You might even be able to hold it by the legs.
Well, we can actually just take this off.
Oh, okay. There you go.
Watch
Yep,
that.
Yep. Okay. Got it.
Okay. All right, gang. I'm going to show you. I pulled all the honeycomb out. We're going to start with TikTok. Check that out. Look at that mass of bees back
Hang in there,
there.
YouTube. We're going to show you.
TikTok, YouTube.
That's a full-on hive. It's new.
Yeah, I'm going to hit the bees that are in there with some pesticide.
With the pendona. Good.
Yeah, they're... Yeah, and then... Actually, the only way... Well,
And then we're going to undercoat it, right?
there they are.
So YouTube, you can see what we're looking at.
Yep. Yep.
Yep. So new hive.
All right.
And thank God.
Here, I'm going to hand you
All
that.
right, here's your.
I'm going to hit them with the Fendona.
I'm going to trade you.
Yep.
Okay, so he's going to hit him with the Fendona to kill the bees that are in there.
Oh, I'm going to need that flashlight.
Oh, you're right. Can't see what the hell you're doing. It's
Right.
pitch black up there. What a convoluted. Why do they always have to live in such convoluted places? My gosh. My gosh. I tell you, Killer Bee Nation, these things are so weird. We're good at weird. All right, I want to show you guys the bees in the sunlight. It's always so cool. I just love how this looks. Check this out, guys. The bees flying around in the sunlight. So he's just putting pyrethrin in there to kill the rest of the hive. Now, this is a deadly invasive species. There ain't no honeymoon about it. We kill them. They don't belong here. They're horrible for our native environment, and let alone our animals, livestock, people. You know, they killed 3 people in Cochise County last summer. Evil little monsters.
All right.
Well, thank goodness this is going smooth, because the neighborhood like this scares the hell out of me.
They really changed their tone.
Yeah,
you know?
they went down to a.
We went into the back.
They went down to a 1.5, right?
They started as a 5.
I would think. Do we have any undercoating?
Yeah.
Good. Let's go ahead and soak that back in there.
Okay.
And soak that with the automotive undercoating. So, Killer Bee Nation, what we do is wherever they have been attached to the wood or concrete or whatever they're attached to, they leave pheromones that smell good, of course. Smells like honeycomb, for God's sake. And it will attract new swarms into the future, which is a problem, of course. And so, but we guarantee it for 2 years. I won't come back to this spot. And these guys are realtors. This happens to be at their house. So, but we do the removal for all the realtors in the county anyway. It's kind of a standing joke that it's next to impossible to sell or rent a house that has killer bees in it. Duh, you know. And so they rely on us, of course, because we do the removal for sheriff, police, fire, homeland security, everybody, FAA, CBP, that's Customs and Border Protection. Been doing it for over 30 years, you guys. Over 35. Good Lord. So now he's going to take that undercoating up there and coat the heck out of where they were because it masks the pheromones. Then we're going to kill these bees outside here, of course. Probably a little bit of Fendona action. And I think we might be able to even nail that board back up there because that was pretty tight. They weren't coming out around that. It just needed caulking up along the top of that that rafter there. So, how's it going?
It's odd angles, but
yeah. Well, I'll get out a hammer and see if we can put the board back up there because I think I popped it off pretty clean. But look at this is what we got. So new hive, everybody. Still deadly. They were spicy as hell when we got here. There's a little bit of nectar, a little bit of pollen. It'll make a tiny amount of Viking. We'll add it to the bigger max of Viking comb, Viking honey that we make. And wow, that's number 4 today. Might have another big one tomorrow morning. Well, 'tis the season, you guys. You know.
yeah.
I mean, every spring I always tell you guys you're going to get sick of seeing us. How is that even possible? It's not. I know. Anyway, looking good?
Yeah.
Anything show anybody?
No.
It's all done.
Yeah, it's just black.
Yeah, you guys already saw it. Yep. All right, Killer Bee Nation, we love you guys. We're going to wrap it up and put that board back up. And it's been a long day. So, love you guys. I'm Reed Booth, Killer Bee Guy. Had Hosh on the Rambo action there. And yeah, we're started off with the rescuing school this morning, the Barons Academy. So rescued them, then went and rescued the gal with a swarm and a hive, and now rescued our good friends with 4 Feathers REA Realty, ERA, something. I don't know. It's been a long day. Anyway, love you guys. Hosh, do you have anything to say about Killer Bee? Oh, you look at. He's gonna go ahead. Well, let's see the Mr. Manly Man go up and put that back up there.
Yes.
Yeah, all the nails are straight and everything. How the hell did that happen? Every once in a while, huh?
Every once in a while.
And we're gonna knock these down too, of course, because look at they're landing all over the place. They're confused. So these remnant bees, I just want to tell everybody before we go that they cannot live without the rest of the hive. They're gonna die off. They're like, you know, I always go back to the amputated limb because I haven't had a better analogy, actually. Amputated limb, they can't live without the rest of the hive, belong to that hive only. That's it, only that hive. And they're going to die off over the coming days. Now, I'm really glad that it's around the corner from their front door. Because if it was in their front door, above their front door, I would tell them to use the side door or the garage door for a few days until the remnants die off. And people always ask me, of course, how will I know when it's okay? Oh, you'll know. There won't be any, right? It's like, yeah, you'll know exactly when it's okay. So making the neighborhood safe, Killer Bee Nation. Our hearts go out to the folks up in Sunsight's huge fire up there. We might be going up there for bees in the next couple days. We aren't sure. Fire's burned about 2,500 acres. It just started yesterday. So I hope everyone's all right. No people or animals have been lost that I know of, but have a few structures, I believe, at this point have been lost to the fire. It's super dry out here. No, we're not burning down anything. No fires allowed in the desert, period. Did that go up there?
Yeah.
Oh, look at what Hosh did. No, I'll be darned. All right, well, do you have anything to say about killer bees, Hosh?
Yeah. Hey, 100% of the feral unmanaged honeybee hives in Cochise County and Arizona really are Africanized. Killer bees. They're real dangerous. They kill people, they kill pets, they kill livestock, and they're an existential threat to our native bees. 4,000 species of native bees that are all at risk, thanks in part to feral honeybee hives and, of course, feral Africanized honeybee hives. Bad news. Anyway, see the remnants up there? They're going to die off here, and we're actually going to kill them before we go because we can.
There'll be a few left.
Yeah, but there'll be a few left, and Reed explained what's going on with that. So anyway, gang, stay tuned. It looks like things are revving up down here.
My God.
So, you know, Never relocate a feral honeybee hive. Always exterminate a feral honeybee hive. We'll see you guys on the next job. Let's save America's native bees, and let's save America's native plants. Plant native. Plant native. You want to do something to help the world? Plant native plants. Find out what you know, what's required in your backyard for your location, and plant native plants later on.
Love you guys. All right. Good stuff. Got that done.
Yeah.
All right. Now, before this dries